Hello everyone. In this video we will be discussing about for loop in C. So here what is very first we will see what is the need of for loop. Any loop. We have for, while, do, while, but as of now I am discussing about for loop. Okay, what is the need of for loop? So for example, I have to execute certain set of statements. Like for example printf I want to print hello, only hello. I want to print it for 100 times. I want to do the same task for 100 times. Is it possible for me to write printf for 100 times? No, no. No, there is some automated machine or the system which where we will write the statement only one time. We will write the statement only one time, but it will get executed for how many n number of times. So then loop is coming into picture for doing this. Among them, for loop is the one of the major one we need to discuss. For loop is that which can help to execute the statement for n number of times. So very first have a look. Simple. I will start with a code hash include stdio.h writing main. Okay. So I'm taking one variable, or let me print hello, printf hello. Okay, so I'm executing this code. So here what is the output we are getting here? Hello. I want to print the hello for 2 times. Again I will write printf hello. As I need to get it in line by line, I am just putting backslash n. Now look at what is the output I am getting here? Hello. 2 times I got hello. Now the same code I have to get it for 10 times. Can I write printf for 10 times? No. So in order to avoid this repetition of the steps, we are using loops. Among them for loop is the. Now let me declare one variable. Very first let me start for loop, how it will be. This is, you can call it a starting point, semicolon, ending point, semicolon. If your starting point is smaller value and ending point is greater value, you have to move forward. So increment, or if your starting point is greater value and ending point is smaller value, then you have to go backward, right? So then that's a decrement, increment or decrement. In this way you have to write, and open bracket and close braces, open braces and close braces. And note here, no need to write any semicolon here. Some of the students do mistake in writing semicolon here. This is how the look of the for loop is. Starting point we call it as initialization, ending point we call it as condition checking, and increment or decrement. Within this, what will you write? Any statement, just like printf hello. Okay. So now I was just going to remove all these things. How the syntax is, I'm going to remove all these things, and within that I will write. I have taken the support of variable I. Let me start that variable I. What is the starting point of the variable I? 1, and it should go up to less than or equals to, for example, 100. Okay, so 1 to 100. As you are moving forward, let me write down I plus plus. So have a look here. In this loop, I have what I have written. Initial point I value I have taken, which is starting from 1, and its ending point is up to 100. It is moving 1 to 100. As it is moving 1 to 100, I have to write here increment. I plus plus means increment by 1. You can write I equal to I plus 1 also. Okay, means your starting value is 1 to up to 100. You are moving forward, that's why increment. You can increment by 1, increment by 2 also. As of now I am incrementing by 1, and this system will run for now 100 times. So see very first, how many times we are getting output. Hello hello hello. This time 100 times I am able to print. I want to print it line by line, so let me write down backslash n and execute once again. And see here, we are able to print the hello message for 100 times. Okay, we cannot count, right? As of now I will write it 5. Okay, 1 to 5 totally. How many times I got hello output? See, 1 2 3 4 5, totally 5 times hello message I got it. Now what we have done here is we have taken a support of for loop for printing hello for how many times? 5 times. How it will be executed? Very first the I value is 1. What is that? I value is 1. You have taken. Means I value gets initialized to 1. Let me take the support of some notepad. So here initial value, what is the initial value we have given? I value as 1 we have given. And after that I am just copying this code and bringing here for explanation. This is the code we have written, right? I value is 1, right? So now you can ignore this line. Why? Because this is not the C compiler, just notepad. That's why it might be showing some mistake here. Okay, but there is no mistake. So when I equals very first, this step got executed. I equals to 1. After that, the control will come to I less than or equals to 5. Means the control will check what is I value as of now 1. 1 less than or equals to 5. Condition true or false? Condition is true. I am writing here like this. T indicates true here for me. Okay. If the condition is true, then you are allowed inside. You will not go to increment. First step is initialization. Next we will go to condition. If the condition is true, you are coming inside. Printing. What you are printing? Hello. Here hello will be printed. So as of now only one time. After printing hello, again the control will come to I equals to I plus 1. Means you have incremented I value from 1 to I equals to I. What is the previous I value? 1. 1 plus new I value 1. 1 plus 1 how much? 2. As of now the new updated I value is 2. After becoming 2, here after becoming I value 2, it will directly go to again condition checking. And note down here, this step will execute for only one time. This is the first step that will be executed. After that condition will be checked. If the condition is true, you are going to execute the block. This is what we call block of for loop. Within that you have written one statement to print hello. Hello will be printed as the condition got true. After printing hello, again it will go for incrementing the value. The value gets incremented to 2. Now after incrementing, again after incrementing, again this value is going to here ask for condition. What is the condition? 2 less than or equals to 5. Again the condition is true, right? That's why as the condition is true, you are allowed inside the for loop. What it is available here? Hello. Again the hello message will be printed. And after printing the hello message, the again control will come to increment. I equal to I plus 1. So I equals to I previous I value, what is that? 2. 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 how much? 3. New I value we got it. And new I value what we got here is I equals to 3. After becoming 3, again it has to go inside. But before going inside, again it has to pass this condition. So again you are checking the condition 3 less than or equals to 5. If this condition is true, obviously this condition is true. That's why again you are allowed inside the for loop. Again you are allowed inside the for loop, and it is you are asking to print hello. And now that I after printing hello, again you go for increment. So I equals to I plus 1. What is the previous I value? 3 plus 1. It will become what? 4. It will become what? 4. Now you got the new I value. It is 4. You got new I value which is 4. Right? After becoming 4, where you have to go? Again from here to again condition checking. So again 4 less than or equals to 5 will be checked. You know this is the condition getting true. That's why you are allowed inside. Again which message is going to be printed? Hello message is going to be printed. After printing hello message, again you will go for incrementing the I value. Now I equals to previous I value. What is the previous I value? 4 plus 1. Now it will become 5. So after that I becomes 5. Now again the condition is going to be checked. 5 less than or equals to 5. As the condition is true, again what? Hello will be printed. This is how internally the code executes. After becoming hello, it is not going to stop automatically. Again it will go for again increment. I equals to I plus 1. What is the previous I value? 5. 5 plus 1 equals to 5 plus 1 equals to 6, right? So now, as of now, the I value is 6. After becoming 6, it's a regular process. Again, it will go for condition checking, 6 less than or equals to 5. Condition true or false? Condition is false. Now it is going to stop. This machine, this automatic machine is going to stop. And see how many times you have printed hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is how the code is getting executed. Internal process, that's what I have explained. And this is the output we are getting. How internally this for loop is running now? Like this. Okay, so let me continue from here. I want to print, I don't want to print hello. I'm printing percentage d backslash n comma I. Can you guess what is the output for this? Can you guess? First time I value, what is I value? 1 will be printed. Second time I value, instead of printing hello, I'm asking you to print I value. So first time I value, what is I value? First time 1 will be printed. Sorry, 1 will be printed. Now the same process goes. I will explain. Instead, I will execute this code first of all. What is the output we are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just asking system to print I value. Whenever you are coming inside, whenever this, after satisfying this condition, whenever you are coming inside, whatever at that time I value is that, that's what I'm asking to print. Just now we have seen the example for printing hello. Let me remove all these things. Now, instead of hello, what is the code I have updated? Percentage d comma I. Inside backslash n I am writing to get this output one by one. Okay, I told you already, ignore this red colors. Okay, so very first again the for loop. So I equals to 1 like this. 1. Okay, first step over. After coming this, you are coming to this step. I less than or equals to 5. 1 less than or equals to 5. Condition is true. If the condition is true, what you are doing? You are going inside. After going inside, you are asking to print the I value. At that time, what is I value you have? 1. 1 will be printed. After printing 1, again you are asking to increment. I equal to I plus 1. 1 plus 1. It becomes 2. Now I value becomes 2. After incrementing, again you are going for condition checking. 2 less than or equals to 5. Condition is true. After coming, if the condition is true, you are allowed inside. And inside you are asking to print I value. At that time I value, what is I value? 2. After printing I value, again you are writing I plus 1. Means 2 plus 1. It becomes 3. Similarly, 3 less than or equals to 5 condition is true. That's why at that time I value 3 will be printed. And again it will go for increment. I equal to I plus 1. It becomes 4. And again the condition is checked to come inside. As the condition 4 less than or equals to 5 is true. That's why you are coming inside. Where you are asking to print at that time I value. At that time I value is 4. Again after printing, again you go for I equal to I plus 1. I becomes 5. So again 5 less than or equals to 5 condition is checked. As it is true, again you are allowed inside, you are printing I. What is I value at the time? 5. 5 will be printed. And same after printing, again it will go for increment. It becomes 6. 6 less than or equal to 5, which is the failure condition, false condition. So the loop is going to stop. That's why we are going to get only output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how the for loop is running. Now, instead of I equals to I plus 1, I have written I plus 2. And let me write down 10. Means this loop 1 to 10, but each time I am not incrementing value 1. Each time I am incrementing value 2. Now, let us see how this code is going to work. I am going to do changes here now. Now, instead of less than or equals to 5, I am writing less than or equals to 10. So, here, let me remove all these things. I equals to 1. So 1 I less than or equals to 10 means I means at that time I 1 less than or equals to 10. Condition is true, right? Condition is true. If the condition is true, you are allowed inside, so you will print 1. After printing 1, are you incrementing the I value by 1 or 2? By 2 you are incrementing, means I equals to previous I value plus 2, which is nothing but 3. Now I value is 3. Okay, so after becoming 3 again you are allowed to check the condition. So this time 3 less than or equals to 10. So now as the condition is true, 3 less than or equals to 10, then allowed, you are allowed inside the for loop where you are asking to print I. What is the I value at the time? 3. So now after becoming 3 again you are going for increment. This time increment not by 1, by 2. I am showing, right? So like that I equals to previous I value 3 plus 2, which is nothing but 5. As of now the I value becomes 5. After becoming 5 again it will check for the condition in order to enter into the for loop. So in the next line 5 less than or equals to 10. As the condition is true, as the condition is true, then you are allowed inside. So inside you are asking to print the I value at that time. What is the I value at that time? 5. 5 will be printed. Again increment I equals to I, previous I value 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 how much? 7. I value is now 7. After becoming second again the same story, 7 less than or equals to 10. And here again the condition is true, that's why you are asking to enter into the for loop and asking to print the I value. At that time what is the I value? 7. 7 will be printed. I equals to 7 will be, after printing 7 again it will go for increment. I equals to previous I value plus 2, which is nothing but 9. After becoming 9, after executing this statement again it will come for condition checking. For condition checking again it will check. How it will check? 9 less than or equals to 10. Condition is true. The condition is true. As the condition is true, now you are allowed to enter the for loop and where you are asking to print I, which is nothing but 7. So, sorry, which is nothing but 9, and you are printed. After printing 9, again you are going for increment where I equals to previous I value plus 2, which is nothing but 11. After becoming 11, again it will go for condition checking. How it will be checked? 11 less than or equals to 10. Is it possible? No, condition is failed. You are going to stop. And this time what is the output we are going to get? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. You see here what is the output we are going to get for this code. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That is the same output how we have done. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is getting executed. This is how the for loop works. See, you can say 1 to 10 you are going now. For example, if I am writing the starting point 10, the ending point here less than or equal to not possible, so greater than or equals to, let me write up to 1. As you are coming from greater number to smaller number, you are going for decrementing the value. You can decrease the value by 1 or by 2, depends on the requirement. As of now I am decrementing the value by 1. Now can you guess what is the output you are going to get? First value 10, next 9, next 8, next 7, like that in reverse order I am going to print. You observe here what is the output we are going to get. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is how we are going to get output. Right? If you are writing I minus 2, very first 10 will be printed. After that you are decrementing by 2, right? Then 8 will be printed, 6 will be printed, 4 will be printed, 2 will be printed. So you see here 10, 8, 6, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 is getting printed. If we write like this code. Okay, hope you have understood how the for loop is getting helping us to run the task repeatedly. For example I am writing like this: I plus plus, here I value is 1, I less than or equals to 100. Can you guess what is the output we are going to get here? Directly you can say I value na, at each time I value will be 1 to 100. So your output will be 1 to 100 will be printed. You observe here. So you can see here all the values between 1 to 100 are getting executed. You got 1 to 100 outputs. For example, you are writing 1 to 1000 here. Here 1000 you are written, and see what is the output we are getting. From from 1 to 1000. Total 1 to 1000 output we are getting. This is not that. Let me execute one more time and see here. This is the output what we got. From 1 to 1000 all the values are getting executed. Last value is 1000. So like that. For example, from I need values from 500 to 1000. So see here, I'm executing. I'm getting from 500 to 1000 only. So see how simple the for loop is. Now between 500 to 1000 I want to display only even numbers. Before printing I am putting a condition. If I is holding even, what is the logic for checking even number? Modulo 2 equals to 0, right? Who is holding the value? I is holding, na? First time 500, next 501, 502, 503. This if condition is going to be checked for how many times? 500 to 1000 means totally nearly 501 times, or simply to understand 1 2, let me write down 10. This for loop is going to run for 10 times, but if condition is going to be satisfied only for how many times? When I equals to 2, when I equals to 4, when I equals to 6, when I equals to 8, when I equals to 10. Why? Because modulo 2 equals to 0. This is the logic for checking even. If the remainder you are getting as 0, if you are dividing with 2, then only that I value, whatever the y value is going to be called as even. That even number only you are printing. Means this will print only the even numbers between 1 to 10. You see, even numbers between 1 to 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then you may get a question, how this is going to run. So let me show you. I equals, this is how I have written, right? I equals to I plus 1. Let me check the code. I plus plus or I equal I plus 1, both are same. I can write any way, I plus plus. And here before printing you kept the condition. What is the condition you are getting? If I modulo 2 equals to 0, right? If this condition is true, then only I value printed. Otherwise, directly it will go for 20. I mean increment. So you see here, the same condition is true, you are coming inside. But here, one more condition you kept before printing I. If I is even number, then only print. Otherwise, don't print anything, go for increment. As this condition 1 modulo 2 is not possible, as 1 modulo 2 is not possible, okay, is not even number, that's why you are going for directly increment before without printing. Empty, I am leaving it as empty. And after that I equals to I plus 1, which is nothing but I becomes what? 2. I becomes what? 2. After becoming 2, in the similar way it will check the condition 2 less than or equals to 10. As the condition is true, then before printing I value, again it is checking whether that I, at that time I, 2 is even number or not. You know 2 is even number, right? This condition is getting satisfied. 2 modulo 2, remainder is 0. That's why 2 will be printed. 1 will not be printed, but 2 will be printed. After printing 2, again I equals to I plus 1, which implies I is going to become 3. I is going to become 3. Here now 3 less than or equals to 10, again condition is checked, right? Condition is true, but after coming inside, one more condition you kept, whether it is even or not. 3 even number? No, this condition is getting failed, so you are not going to print anything. Again directly you will go for increment. I equals to I plus 1, which implies I becomes what? 4. Again you are coming with condition 4 less than or equals to 10. So here the condition 4 less than or equals to 10 condition is true. So as the condition is true, you are coming inside. After coming inside, you are checking 4 modulo 2 equals to 0. 4 modulo 2, remainder is 0 only, na? Condition is true. That's why you are allowed to print 4. So again I equals to I plus 1. Now what is the I value? I becomes 5. Like this. Like this, this particular loop will run for 10 times, but it will not be printing all I values. Only even. First time 2, next to 4, next you will get 6, next 8, next 10. That's why we are getting output like this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is how uh, look at that. This is how we are getting output here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is the brief introduction about for loop. And if I am writing, for example, not equals to 0, Means if not even number, then only print. Can you guess what is the output for this? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is the output you are going to get. You can check. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is the output what we are going to get. Hope you understood what for loop is. By basing on this, you practice more and more examples, you will get a clarity. Okay, guys, thank you.